Is it possible that something is long and short at the same time? And is it possible that something is light-weighted and heavy at the same moment? And the answer is yes. This is the so-called practical whip, created by Jessica Edwards from Sui Generis Whips. Why the title? Why practical whip? Yeah, because it's made for practice. It's made for beginners. It's made for advanced whip handlers. And this whip was a real surprise. And there is one thing I don't like about it, but I will tell you one after the other. In fact, this was a surprise to me because, in a way, this is this is volume 1. I contacted Jesse Edwards and said, well, you know, I'm really interested to do a review on your work. And so I got several whips. The art whips. The art whips, this is then volume 2 of this and this practical whip. The initial idea was this. I wanted to do a review on the art whips. And well, this was something I said, well, okay, you know, I can, you know, just talk about it a little bit and, you know, practical whip. But this whip turned everything upside down because I tried the other whips. I was really impressed. Everything was nice and okay. And this one I put aside from beginning on. I was not interested in this one because, well, practical whip, yeah, okay, nice, but nice. And then I tried all the other ones, and then I came to this. And that was a huge surprise because this is 5'5". And I had it in my hand, and I cracked it, and for the first time, you know, I ever had it in my hand, it rolled out amazing. And it was really amazing because it rolled out very slow, very smooth, really very straight, and then crack. And I said, oops. What? I was surprised because this wood gave me the feel of a 7-footer in my hand. From the weight, from the loop it formed, the way it rolled out, it felt like a 7-footer. but it is just 5.5, and it is nose heavy, so it rolled out very slow, very elegant. I know other 5-footers, and they are usually very bang, bang, that's it. But not this one. This is really interesting. Like I said, it rolls down. It is very, very nice to watch. That was surprise number 1. And then surprise number 2, I call it the 3D handle. I don't know what the maker Jesse Edwards calls it, but well, I just 3D whips, because let me tell you. Okay, I was about to say I hate grapevine, but the grapevine hitches. But okay, let me say, I've seen so much grapevine over the years. I'm not really interested anymore. And when I heard that this whip will have a grapevine on the handle, I thought, oh, okay, yeah, woohoo, yeah. And then when I had this whip in my hand, when I cracked it, that whoo became, wow, what's that? Because this grapevine is here actually on the handle. Usually whips have a smooth, plain surface. Yes, this not. This is actually the first whip handle ever I saw that has kind of 3D structure on the handle. But the first moment when I had this in my hand, instantly I had an incredible secure grip on that. My finger here, the thumb had a good hold on this one. It's very hard to describe. But again, this whip gave me from moment 1 on, I had it in my hand and jog. It was kind of locked. And that's very good. When you're practicing, especially for beginners, when a beginner holds this whip, the handle will not turn even a little bit. I would say an inch, what inch is too big, and centimeters, millimeters, whatever. This handle can't move in your hand. It can't rotate in any way. You have 100% control. And that's amazing. That's what amazed me on that. If you use it for target work, and that was the next surprise, because the plating is absolutely straight, no doubt, no comment on that. But it is made in a way that it just went down. Okay, imagine this: you have 2 rulers or two boards you put together, and the thong, the fall, I cracked it on the way down. It just exactly between those. It was really straight down. Very good for target work. So let me tell you this. If you are interested in a whip you can use for target work, those practical whips are very, very good. If you are in fast whip cracking, then let me tell you, this whip is not for you. You won't like it. Really, don't bother. This is not yours. Like I said, fast cracking, everybody, whatever you like. If you like it, perfect. It's not for me, But again, I know how it is to crack a whip very fast. Yes, the fact that I don't like it does not mean that I'm not able to do that. But this whip is not made for fast routines. You won't be happy with it. So, no, not for you. If you are a beginner, if you want to learn the art of whip cracking, I can highly recommend this one because, like I said, it is just a 5.5 feet long, but it behaves like a longer whip. That means you crack it slow, it rolls out very smooth, but it is not that long, so that you have a whip that goes all over the place, especially for the beginner. And for those of you who are interested in slow meditative cracking, this one can be yours too. And of course, like I said, for target work. I'm not sure. I think, well, you have to talk to the whip maker. I think this line of practical whips, well, you can choose the colors. I think, if I remember right, it was over 200 different colors. I said, wow, it's, yeah, this is, yeah, good luck finding your color. But anyway, but I think the length is always the same. And to be honest, I think this kind of whip in a longer version, I'm not too sure. I think that those 5.5 feet on that one is really a very, very good length. And I wouldn't change that. I even don't know if it's possible, but now for the third time, talk to the whip maker. And here are a few impressions how this whip looks when it is in motion out in the wilderness. Well, that's it from me on that one. If you're interested in details, like I said, contact the whip maker, Jessica Edwards from Sui Generis Whips, and she will answer all your questions. I thank you for watching, and if you're interested to see more of her, oh, by the way, I totally forgot about that. In the beginning, I said there is something I don't like. Yeah, you see, but at least what I don't like is the price of this whip. I'm not too happy with this. On eBay, out in the internet, there are so many really shitty whips. There are people who call themselves whip maker. I wouldn't call, any. I don't know these, funny bunnies. No. Thing is, it takes a long time to create such a whip, and I think it is only fair to pay good money for good work. And so this whip, in my opinion, is simply too cheap. But like I said, I'm not the maker. This is the decision of the whip maker. This is the decision of Jesse Edwards. So now I think I've got it all. Thanks for watching, and I know where this whip is going to. Have a nice day, and I hope we'll meet on the next Whip Basics review. Take care. Bye. Oh, the English eye, I completely missed that, you see.